Well, in a week of hilarious corporate blunders, apparently Wizards of the Coast has told the Diablo Immortal team to hold their beer as they are getting absolutely destroyed in their own comments section, and the shill channels here on YouTube are desperately trying to spin Ultimate Masters as some sort of amazing thing. Now, if you're not really followed up on what is going on with Ultimate Masters, it is the most expensive set in Magic the Gathering history. And full disclosure, look, not every product needs to be for everyone, but in a time when Wizards of the Coast has still not addressed the fact that their cards are curling right out of the pack, it's probably not a good time to be selling people $30, $40 blister packs of your boosters. Now, this is a problem that has been proven to extend to their Transformers trading card game, which I'm going to cover in a video later this week as well. But the basics of the set is it's 254 cards, 24 packs per box, just like any normal Masters product. Now, the Masters products are a high-end way for Wizards of the Coast to extract more money from the fandom. They say it's a premium experience and a way to get much needed reprints in the market. But outside of the very first Modern Masters, they've never really done a great job packing the set with a ton of value. The set is only going to be available in English and in Japanese, and it will also be available at big box stores. These are things that are known. The Ultimate Box Topper is just a way to pay you off to charge you a higher price. There is about an $80 tax for this box topper, which is a random new style of expedition, and only comes when you buy an entire box at, again, the price of $336, and that's if you're getting it for MSRP. Some of the cards you're getting in the set are Liliana, which has already been reprinted into Oblivion, Snapcaster, which has already been reprinted into Oblivion, Emrakul, not really needed as a reprint, $30 is fine, Karn, not really needed, Kozilek, not needed, Ulamog, not needed. I mean, there are a lot of cards. Bitter Blossom, okay, fine, but there are a lot of cards that really don't need to be reprinted, and when you're talking about a $15 booster pack price, you're not going to do a heck of a lot to save money. Now, I'm on the fence about this new border, the borderless design. I personally don't think they look that great. However, I understand that art is in the eye of the beholder, and I've been on record saying that I think the Kaladesh expeditions are probably the best looking premium cards the Wizards of the Coast has ever put out. But imagine opening up Balefire Dragon, cards like Through the Breach, Eternal Witness. Not many of these cards are going to cover the $80 to $100 price tag that you're going to need to warrant the extra money. And again, if you open up cards like, obviously Mana Vault would be excellent, but there are other cards that just are going to leave you wanting more. And again, it's going to really depend on how the market reacts to the look of these premium cards. Because if you look at the way the expeditions were in the Hour of Devastation block and the Amonkhet block, many people, the majority of people really disliked how they looked. And that was reflected in their secondary market value. There were mythics in the regular set, that were worth more money than the expeditions, which were one per case. You had to open up 6 boxes of 36 packs to get one expedition, and there was very strong likelihood that it would be worth less than some of the rares at the time. So it's really going to depend what the market wants with these. I don't think they're anything special, but that's just me. You have Dark Depths. They look a little bit better with the new border. Caracas, okay, but why not just go full art? I don't really understand going halfway. They don't look that great to me. But if you look at the comment section of the Wizards of the Coast video announcing it, it's not doing so well. You have 5. This is a rare time, by the way. Magic fans are very forgiving. Magic fans are ravenous. The idea that we need to be impressed when some brainchild at Wizards of the Coast comes up with the idea to sell crack to crack addicts is absurd. Right? They grab a bunch of expensive modern playable cards and reprint them. Voila, you make your money. Except this time, the fandom is revolting a bit. We're up to 562 dislikes. I'd be willing to bet that if people watch this video and they agree and they come by to maybe share their opinion, I would be willing to bet at some point Wizards of the Coast is going to disable comments and ratings. I wonder at what point that will happen. You see, just looking at some of these comments, looks fantastic, price is crazy. What's the point of reprinting cards if the booster packs are so expensive that basically the price of every card you're opening? That's exactly it. When you have a booster pack that costs $14 and you have, let's say, a rare that needs a reprint and costs $40, unless you're opening that rare every 3 packs, you're really not getting it any cheaper than just going out and buying the card straight up. And let's not forget, a lot of the original printings of some of these cards, for example, original printings of Cavern of Souls, or original printings of Kitchen Finks or Engineered Explosives. These are cards that are from the good cardstock era Tarmogoyf. These are from good cardstock eras. The new Tarmogoyf, especially foil versions, are going to be warped within days. So unless you play with your entire deck inside of top loaders like this, they're going to curl. And this is a problem that we've seen now extending on many, many years. We really dropped the ball on Masterpiece Set a few months ago. So how do we fix it? Oh, right, by introducing our most expensive sealed product ever. And what that's referencing is the absolute failure that Magic 25, the set, the master set that was supposed to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Magic the Gathering, was a complete flop. They had to unban the most expensive card in the set right before they released it, because without it, there were hardly any cards in the set to justify the price. Overpriced, there are no reason Eternal Staples should be more expensive than standard staples after reprinting. The point of master sets should be to get reprinted needed cards and sell them at a reasonable price so that the overall price of the very cornered cards are going down. This will only add to the price. This set is a blatant cash grab by Hasbro. They want to cash in on some of these old cards. MSRP $335.76, so $500 at my local game store. Again, that is another very valid point. When you have this set, right, it's going to be in demand. They go out of their way to say, well, it's a limited time offer, blah, 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 blah. And what's going to happen is it's going to get hoarded. This is something that most people don't talk about. Even my deepest connections at distributors will ask me not to talk about this, but I'm going to anyway. They are basically the original, okay? They are the original investors, all right? Meaning that when a unique product like this comes out, you can be 100% sure that this product is going to have a couple of pallets forgotten in the back corner of the warehouse. A lot of these distributors, I guarantee you, are sitting on not tens, not hundreds, but thousands of boxes of original Modern Masters, maybe Modern Masters 2015, 2017. This is how they make their money. They don't make their money basically as a pass-through for standard booster boxes. The risk is too high. A lot of them took a bath, even on master sets, stuff like Iconic Masters. I heard rumors of them litigating against Wizards of the Coast because they were stuck with so much product. But if you look at even the shill media, okay, there's a few shill channels in Magic the Gathering. I wonder how they're doing. So all these are very valid points. The price does not justify the rares you listed are straight up bad value. Reanimate is good, but not for $14 a pack. Neither is Lord of Extinction. That's the thing. The expectation is when you're paying $15 a pack, you better have a decent chance to maybe every 5 or 6 packs make some money. Say what you want about entitled Magic players, but when you're going to charge us $15 a booster pack or $335 for a booster box, there's an expectation. Wizards of the Coast knows this. That's why there's the $80 box topper in there. Now, let me tell you what I think really happened. This set was printed a long time ago. Maybe it was supposed to be out a few months ago. It's hard to say exactly, but you notice they're not really talking a lot about the draft. They're really just talking about cramming singles down your throat in time for Christmas. My estimate was they had to go back and add these box toppers as an afterthought to this set because they knew that Iconic Masters was garbage. M25 was garbage. They have been failing and failing badly at Masters sets, so they had to go back and add additional value to ensure that they would be able to get their $335 up front. I think they already knew what they were going to charge per pack, and they saw that they took a beating in the last time they released something like this, so they had to go back and basically pay us with more value. Now, I'm guessing that there aren't going to be fetch lands in this set, but another comment talks about any card originally printed at rare should stay at rare. Don't shift rarity unless you downshift it. Also, at most $8 a pack. This video is so cringy. Does WotC just hire people straight out of QVC? I also like the fact that it's cheaper to buy a 3-pack blister than the sealed box. Now, the box topper is going to cost you over $50, but you're not guaranteed to open something of that value. So you're probably better off buying the 3-pack blisters if your local game store is charging. Now, it is my advice to not purchase this item. If there's a particular single on it, go ahead. And I would also highly recommend not pre-ordering it because you just don't know. Now, I'm noticing that there are people pre-ordering or pre-selling Ultimate Masters at $2.99. They're willing to get it out there and sell it to you for $50 under MSRP. Now, what does that tell me? That tells me, oh boy, Cataclysm Comics, relatively popular, never heard of them. But if there's enough of these, okay, if there's enough of these, you're going to get them for under MSRP. That's a fact. I would not pay over MSRP for this item because the value just isn't there. Regardless of shill videos like this, Ultimate Masters, spoilers, new masterpieces, best reprints of Magic ever. This video even has 20 thumbs down. That's probably a lot for old Wedgie. It's not going to go well. Oh, he put 4 ad breaks in there too. I wonder if he's short on cash. This type of shill stuff is not good. You should stand with your consumer, and the advice to them should be to not buy this. Why shouldn't you buy this? Well, I don't think the value's there. And look, if you're gonna buy it, pay $225 a box. Maybe at MSRP, but not a penny more. And if you pay more, I'm sorry, this box is under MSRP. They're selling it at $2.99, and MSRP is $3.50. So maybe this is a fair price, but that tells me that either this is a new seller, which this very well could be. I'm not exactly sure who this is. Or that means there's going to be plenty of supply, and these boxes are going to be $250 to $270 on launch, which is what I think they're going to end up with, because there's just not going to be a hell of a lot of demand at the $350 price. And if everyone goes out and buys this for $350, here's what's going to happen. Wizards of the Coast is going to sell you a $500 box next year, and then a $700 box, then a $1,000 box. They will continue to extract money from the fandom because they want payers, and they don't care about players. This product is about payers, not players. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.